Rolling onto the heat speedway now. Heat number 2 for our Hoosier stocks. On the pole, that's going to be Teeple, and his outside is going to be the 72 of Bill Podwinski. Inside, row 2, that's the 47X of Kyle Pellrine, and his outside is going to be the M1 of Rob Murray. Inside, row 3, that's the 2 of Brad Sheehan, and his outside is the 25 of Ken Sargent. And rounding out the field, our point leader and still undefeated on the season here at Merrittville is the 49 of Dave Bailey. Let's see if anyone can knock him off his podium here tonight. People in Podwinski. Wait until out of 4 to get on the gas as Podwinski gets on it hard and chops down all over the nose of Teeple, who has to take evasive action. We're 3 wide into turn number 1. Teeple pushes up the track as we're 3 wide as everyone gets through that little bit of a mess with no broken fenders or nothing, as Sheehan's gets a good run under Murray now for the 4 spot, who throws it in on the high side coming out of 4. Murray trying to take over the 2nd spot from the 211. Teeple can't do it this time. Podwinski leads the first lap, and it's a mess behind him as Teeple's holding on to the 2nd spot for now, but Sheehan gets under him, and here comes Sargent with him.
Well, from 3 on back, they are just bumper to bumper. And Dave Bailey, this is very strange for him, running around the very back of this field. Something to watch, I think. I don't know if he's just giving everybody the opportunity or if he's... What is he doing here, Travis?
He's just had nowhere to go so far. Everyone's been side by side in front of him, 3-4 wide, and there's still 2 cars in front of him side by side for the 4th spot, and that's the M1 of Murray and the 47X of Pellrine. Bailey's moving in on them a little bit. Track's definitely just a little bit stickier than we've been seeing so far tonight, and that's a lot harder for a guy like Bailey to move up from the back. As now Sheehan, he's had no problems moving up from the 5th spot as he takes the lead over the 72 of Podwinski. He's going to be able to hold on to it and come down and lead. 2 to go. Lap number 4 complete. 2 to go.
Sargent now to the outside of the Podwinski machine. Takes it way to the top of the racetrack, and Podwinski moved up. That left room for the M1 of Rob Murray to sneak underneath Podwinski, and he will move into the 2nd spot. Now Sargent on the opposite side of the 72 on the bottom of the racetrack as we see the white flag come out, so 1 more lap to go for the Sheehan machine as Sargent and Podwinski, a little bit of bumping and grinding there on the front stretch. Everybody able to stay on the straight and narrow though. Sargent holding on to the 3rd spot.
Into 3 and 4 for the final time coming in the checkers. Can Murray do it? Nope, it's going to be Sheehan over Murray, who did a good job to come up. He was marred at the back for a while too. 25 Sargent 3rd, 47X Pellrine 4th, and the 49 of Bailey gets up to 5th.